Hey, so okay, what can you tell me about Alhambra, the board game?
Alhambra is a trick-taking game. But, in contrast to most other trick-taking games, there is no trump suit in Alhambra.
Okay, that was rather quick and painless. How do I set it up?
Each player is given a set of 12 building tiles, with the remaining 9 building tiles being placed face down in the middle of the table. Each player is given 4 counters of one color. Each player is given 2 money cards. The starting tile is the building tile that has a red roof.
Understood. Who goes first?
The starting player is determined by a dice roll. The player with the highest roll starts the game.
Sounds easy. I always enjoy a good dice roll in a Eurogame, but how do I actually play the game?
In the first round, each player takes a turn playing a money card. Every round of the game, players secretly choose one of their 12 action cards to use for that round. Each card allows the player to acquire a building. Each building has a different function, and the function of a building changes each round.
Cool. Always good to have some special abilities in a tile-laying game.
The game proceeds to the auction stage, where the players take turns to auction off the individual cards in their hand. Auction cards are sold to the highest bidder. Any player can also auction off their entire hand, if they so wish.
Oh, it's also an auction game now. That's nice.
The dealer picks up the top card of the deck and places it face up in front of them. This is going to be the discard pile. The person to their right then takes the next card, places it face down in front of them, and places the next card face up in front of them.
This game is really all over the place. A lot of cool and interesting mechanics.
The player can also give money to the bank for safekeeping. A player can only return money to the bank on his turn, unless he has the money lender's assistant card, in which case he can take money from the bank during the opponent's turns.
I see. But what do I do with all those tiles?
Some of these tiles can only be bought if you have at least one skill matching the color of the building tile. If you buy a building tile, you do not have to use it immediately. You can choose to keep it in your hand, in order to use it later to improve your city, or to exchange it later on in the game.
Okay. Any other way I can get some of those tiles?
You may also use building tiles from other players' Alhambras to redesign your own.
Neat. And how do I then actually play those tiles?
The player must take the tile he bought and place it in his Alhambra. He must place it as far away from his other buildings as possible.
Okay, easy. Anything else?
The height of your Alhambra must be no more than 5.
Got it. Any strategic advice you could give me?
Finding the right balance between hiring enough builders and keeping enough money to pay them is the key to success in Alhambra.
Good to know. And how does the game then actually end?
When a player has scored 25 points, they have completed their Alhambra. The game ends as soon as one player has completed their Alhambra, and when you have finished your Alhambra, return it to the box and cover it with the lid to signal you have won the game.
Awesome. Now I'm ready to play the game.